Peace, everyone. How are you? It's Tamika Lachelle. Hi. Look at my hair. It is growing so much. I'm getting a cut tomorrow. I'm not going to cut off the length, though. It has grown so much. And if I don't get my hair cut weekly, it looks crazy. I hope everyone out there is doing their holistic methods. I hope you are. That would be the pH balancer and the good weed. Let me know if you have any questions about that. And also, if you're preggo, please email me and I'll tell you what to take out and what to leave in and what to replace. um, it is freezing here. I'm in outside of DC, as most of you know, and it is one freezing and two crowded, and it's just Friday. Okay, the buses, the trains are all running late. It's crazy. I waited for like an hour today for a shuttle that's supposed to come every 15 minutes. My toes froze off. It was awful, and I was going to get some check. I was going to get a checkup, and so which is why I missed my hair appointment today. I usually get my hair cut on Fridays, but I'm getting it done tomorrow. He was like, "Oh, come in at 10:30." I was like, no, I don't come out the house before 12. You've got to be kidding me." And he was like, "Okay, okay, 12:30." So, anyway, way too much information. But anyway, so yeah, that's why my hair's not cut right now, and you can kind of tell it's not cut. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the length, but I think I'm gonna go down on the sides, fade it out in the back, and do a little line up in the front. Okay, so I went to go get checkup, and I found out that my iron is extremely low, and I've always had like a really low white blood cell count, and so they want me to come in a little more often for my white blood cell count um, testing and to get on iron supplements, and it makes sense to me because I've been extremely tired. I don't know if any of you guys know this. I think I spoke about it before, but I suffer tremendously from depression, especially seasonal depression. Winter is like the worst time of year for me, and I hate to claim that, but it's my reality. And so, not that I'm claiming it, but I realize that it is something that happens to me every single year, and I have to be cognizant of it to try and fight it. And so I've been very, very tired lately, which is another reason why I haven't been on YouTube. At first, I thought it was from me fasting and cleansing, and then I was like, okay, I must be getting depressed. So I started my fast and my cleanse, and then I stopped because I just thought, okay, something's wrong. I've always had difficulties getting up in the morning, but it got really hard for me to want to get out of the bed in the morning. I thought, okay, I'm either overly depressed or there's something seriously wrong with me. And luckily, I'm not overly depressed. I'm about average. I took a test for that today as well. I'm about my own average um, for my depression, but I do have very low iron, and I need to do a supplement for that. So I'm starting that into my rotation. And I wanted to talk about that really quickly. One of the reasons why I ask us to do our holistic methods for an entire month is so that you can see how it affects you. It takes more than a day or two, doses of something before you see the difference. It usually takes something like 14 to 30 doses of something before you actually see the difference in yourself. So definitely give things time to work itself out in your system. So yeah, I'm adding iron to my rotation, and hopefully that'll help me because I was having bad insomnia, and on top of that, once I got to sleep, I did not want to get out of the bed. Not necessarily be asleep, but I just didn't want to get out of the bed. So definitely check your iron out if you're having problems with that. If you're having problems with, or go and get your iron checked if you're having problems with fatigue and anxiety is another thing low iron can cause. Another thing is purposelessness. My naturopath was telling me today, since that you've lost your purpose. So definitely check that out. Kind of on a serious note, I know, but definitely get that checked out if you have an issue. Speaking of issues, one of the reasons why I was doing this, and this is a ramble, so if you want to go on to the next video, please go ahead. I won't be offended. But a lot of my YouTube friends are my Facebook friends. And yesterday, I changed my relationship status to single. And I also posted a status, a quote that said, I'm crying tears of joy. Miracles happen every day. And I got bombarded. And when I say bombarded, I mean, I still haven't read all the messages that I got hit with on Facebook yesterday, and so I wanted to speak on that really quickly. I know this is like real public domain or whatever, but I am single, and for those who know me in my personal life, this is this is definitely permanent. This is this is not, you know, a temporary thing. This is definitely the end, and I'm not remorseful. I actually, the one thing that the reason why I know this is it, is because I realized I learned a lot, and also I realized that friendships are sometimes better than lovers or partners, and sometimes it's better to get out of something and be a friend than to try and stay in something just so you have that partner or lover. And so, again, with the seriousness, but seriously, I've learned tremendous amounts of things from this relationship, and I am better prepared for the next relationship. I realize exactly what I want in the next relationship, and I'm moving forward with that. So, um, as far as my status quote and the status change, I actually did the status change like 2 hours prior. I don't know why it took so long for it to change, but my Tears of Joy Miracles Happen, it was about the plane going into the Hudson and no one dying. Had nothing to do with my status change at all. So, yeah, miracles happen every day. They really do, and I was crying tears of joy, and I've been really emotional, which is another thing you should check out. If you're really emotional, get your iron checked, because it messes with things. So definitely get your iron checked. So yes, I am newly single. I've been purging since November. You guys know that I've lost quite a bit of friends, or people who I thought was friends, within the last, 3 months or so. But ironically, friends that I had 3, 4 years ago who were like soulmates to me have returned to me, and although I haven't put out as much effort as I should, because it's cold and I can't travel in the cold. I realize that some of those people are here for the long term, and I really need to reconnect with them and stay connected with them. And of course, then there's my YouTube community, who are always there for me and always supportive, and I thank you guys for that as well. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna end there. Just keep drinking your teas, and keep um, persevering and striving forward. And remember, you don't have to struggle. You can strive to empower, and you don't have to struggle to make it. And be well, be safe, be peace. It's Tamika Lachelle. Thank you for watching my videos, truly. And if you made it this far, I really thank you for watching. Um, I'm not always this somber, I promise. Pieces like Reese's. Pieces, y'all.